Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 24 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii, and I am excited to jump back on into this campaign because I am making my move on Lemanum finally. Yes, I am finally making some more moves here against the Gauls, and once Lemanum has been taken, then I'm down to 2 targets essentially remaining of the Gauls. That one of those targets is going to bring me bordering the Britons, and probably going to be drawing me into yet another war against another barbarian faction. So I'm at a point now where I think it was in the last episode I finally did reach the Marian reforms. Maybe that was the episode prior, I can't quite remember. But that's good because the soldiers that I can recruit now are better. But it's also it's complicated actually, because the soldiers that I can recruit now are actually a lot more expensive. Like actually, it's a difference. It's actually kind of one of those things where, you know, 610 denarii for an early legionary cohort. And what was I paying for the Principes? I can't remember. I actually have a few of them. I was able to train 4 before. Yeah, 490. So that's a big difference. Now, the early legionary cohorts are better, so there is that. But I gotta say, for the economy that I have right now, I feel like supporting the Primarian armies was more comfortable, I gotta say. So, oh yeah, it's one of those situations right now where I feel like I would like to have another army. At this stage right now, already, sure, this is a full stack. It's pretty scruffy. Now, this stack here that is being led by my faction leader, it has a lot of Hastati in it, and, you know, some Velites here, 1 unit of Roman archers. This is all a Primarian army. Can it beat the Spanish that are right here? Sure, yeah, I can imagine that it would be able to handle that army without much issue. Up here, this is another Primarian army. This is a bit scruffier though, you know. I do have 2 units of archers, mostly healthy, but a lot of barbarian mercenaries, a few units of town watch as well. Only a couple of Hastati, 1 Roman cavalry, so I do have some cav here. So this is a bit of a scruffier force. And then my force that has been back here, it was guarding my north. I just sent it south to defeat some brigands. But yes, this is like also, it at least does have 3 archer units, Roman archers. And it does have Hastati and some Triarii. And it also does have Equites. So it does have a decent cavalry force. All in all, fine-ish, but again, kind of scruffy, isn't it? So it's a situation right now where I would like to get another army going. But that's going to involve training up these bad boys, you know, these early legionary cohorts, not here, but here. 610 denarii per unit. Roman cavalry, 520 per unit, and then the Archer Auxilia, 400 denarii. And then how much for the Auxilia? 387? No, that's not the real price. That's a discount. So it'd be 430 for the spear-armed Auxilia. Those are expensive units, and I'm really at the point now where, as far as what I can actually afford to build in my settlements, I'm building an administrative building here, a proconsul's palace here in Mediolanium. I'm building highways in Massilia, and I think that's it. I think that's all that I can afford. If I get a chance to build another port or a dockyard or a shipwright, one of those upgrades, yes, obviously have to do that. I have to build roads, and in some places I have to build the market just for that economic boost. But man, I don't feel like I can really afford the health buildings. I want to build academies, but I can't afford it. As far as military infrastructure, I feel like even that is, you know, I think that Massilia eventually does need to get... Eventually, I do need to get the Legion barracks here, so that I can get early legionary cohorts here and have them a bit closer to my western part of my empire. In fact, should I be doing that instead of the highways? I can afford it. And that would allow me to train early legionary cohorts. How much is the highway giving me? If I... yeah, it's not even 100 denarii increase. Gosh, oh man, that's hard. I need money. I really need money. But having another place where I can train those early legionary cohorts does seem pretty important. How long would that building take? 4 turns for both of them? Yeah. Both of those buildings take 4 turns. Jeez, oh Pete's. I feel like I need those early legionary cohorts. Depending on troops coming from Arretium out west, it doesn't feel good. It takes a long time, you know, even with the navies being able to escort troops. So let's put in for the Legion barracks here in Massilia. Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Alright. Let's do that, and then I think next turn I have to start building up another stack. And that's going to tank my economy probably, like really tank it. Already I'm looking at 1323 in my treasury next turn. And yeah, that doesn't leave me much to play around with. I do have a shipwright that's going to be finished here in Narbal Martius in 2 turns. So there is that. But yeah, there's yeah, it's going to take some time to build up that other stack. I suppose what I could do... Orders. I probably could just use this one stack here to take Lebanon and then Alesia. What I could do is I could use this here to fight in Lebanon. Hopefully I don't lose too many soldiers. There's not much here, just skirmisher warband, and then the faction leader, in fact. Wow, okay. And this army is placed in the woods here so that it might be able to ambush these guys if they come on over. This army must be pretty damaged because that flag is not even halfway to full, so... yeah, these must be some damaged units. Maybe I can ambush them, that'd be kind of cool. And then what might happen after that is I might switch this army, after taking Lebanon, on over to Alesia. Because Alesia is at least a large town. In fact, no, it's a minor city, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is a minor city. And then this army, what it could do is essentially just kind of guard Lebanon from Condit Rendenum. Yeah. Maybe what I can also do is place a fort here between these 2 passes to essentially protect Lugdunum. So yeah, that's an idea as well. So I can protect Lugdunum. Well, this army transfers over to take Alesia, and then having another minor city in this area so that I can start training some decent troops in this area will be very nice. They'll be the one settlement that I don't have to wait to build up, you know. These ones are going to take a while, but not so for Alesia. Lebanon, do I have any information on this? Population 496, oh my god. Oh man, yeah, they've just been draining it. Trying to train warband. They've been struggling. Alright, well, the Spanish army here doesn't have any siege equipment. I don't think it can attack in this turn. If it does, I have reinforcements right here. I would have to, I think, initiate the attack with this town watch to get these guys to be drawn in, I believe. So, and there are Spanish forces here as well. Should I do that then? Should I initiate this attack and sally out with these town watch so that I can get rid of these Spanish forces before they come on in and reinforce? That's probably what I should do. And then I do have these fleets down here that have just blockaded Corinth, and that's going to be getting us a unit from the Senate. Yeah, they are going to be giving us a unit that I can recruit. Okay, so... hey, if it's early legionary cohorts, I'll take it. I mean, who am I kidding though? I'll take anything. I'll take anything they give me. I need all the help that I can get. Okay, I just checked my tax levels and everything is all set and everything is all good. So let's give this a shot then. let's try to draw these guys into a battle. And yes, we do have our reinforcements. Obviously, I'm going to be controlling him. And what do we got here? So, town militia, Iberian infantry, skirmishers, Spanish mercenaries, barbarian mercenaries, the round shield cavalry, and they don't have any Scutarii, do they? I'm not seeing any Scutarii. I'm not seeing any good units. They don't have a real general. This round shield cavalry is going to be one of their generals. Yeah, this is a pretty awful army. So I should be able to win this without too many issues. Let's just do that, just to double check, triple check, make sure that I do in fact get to control this army. And let's go fight this one. Here we are, all ready to go. So immediately our reinforcements come on in and
send them to fight. Dishearten the enemy.
Would the Spanish by any chance make a move, or are they just going to prepare? Yeah, they don't seem too inclined to attack the fort. In fact, yeah, they don't have any siege equipment, so they can't even do that. They just have to await my attack. Got it. Okay. And we're coming on in from all the way over there. All right. That's a long way to go. Now we have made our way across the map and we are all formed up, and any time now I would expect the Spanish to start to acknowledge the existence of my reinforcements by, you know, doing the things you do by turning and facing the oncoming threat. So far they're kind of still just facing the fortification. There's only a unit of town watch there, guys, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. Be more worried about, you know, the entire war host that is marching in your direction. There's the reaction I was expecting. Okay, now they're starting to realize that I'm here, and they actually finally faced up against me. Still though, I don't think they have a chance. I just don't see it. Skirmishers, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of skirmishers. And I got what, 7 Hastati? 1 archer unit. In fact, I can even put you guys on fire arrows just to get ready for that, because yeah, I think that breaking the morale of this army shouldn't be too difficult. Town militia and Iberian infantry, I think that those 2 units have relatively low morale, I think. My archers are now in range, and what unit did they pick out? They started to shoot at the barbarian mercenaries? Oh yeah, we got some of them. Okay, yeah, we got some fried corpses on the ground there. Yeah, we're picking some of them off. Actually, you know what? I mean, yeah, we do more damage with a regular shot, so let's just do that for now. Let's do regular shot for now, and let's head on in and try to get within range of our velites. Looks like we do have a slight hill advantage here, so we might be able to get yeah, we should be able to get in range of them. They want to bring their skirmishers up. Okay, yeah, they're thinking about it. And there goes their cav as well, coming on in. So my velites should start to back up, and nope, they just want to take those charges. That's fine with me. We can throw Pelum into the faces of these round shield cavalry. And yeah, we can get our generals here and then here, get ready to go. And yeah, you can continue to throw Pelum into them, and then you can continue to throw Pelum into them. Can we target them? There we go. And there we go. Alright, so we're throwing Pelum in. And throw Pelum into here and there. Now our guys are charging on in. And our second ranks, here we can have you set to fire arrows. And go ahead and charge on into there. And we can get around with the U as well. And yeah, we actually have an overall break. Let's get you to actually call a Can you call the rally? Can you not call a rally? I'm a little confused by why you can't. You're the general, right? Can he not be in a group for that to work? Is that how that works? Man, these guys are still just running me down. My goodness. All right. So let's try to put a stop to this. You guys turn around and go here and then go here. And then, yeah, we're wrapping up with our heavy cav. And what do we got? Iberian infantry. Let's turn around with my 2 generals. And on this side, it looks like we have... Let's see, who's Iberian infantry? There, yeah, we're getting some shots into those Iberian infantry on that side. And yeah, they really pushed us. Man, they did a lot of damage to us. I wasn't expecting that. Those round shield cavalry, my goodness, they did a lot of work. So let's try to get back. Let's see, they have 14 light shield cavalry here. And then, let's see, Iberian infantry, skirmishers, town militia. Okay. So yeah, we pushed them off on this side, and let's try to bring you guys back up here. And yeah, we got some shots in on those Iberian infantry. In fact, let's have you go back to regular shot. And you, so like, wait, so if you're not in a group, can you use the rally? I'm a little confused by this. Why can't my general use a... Why is he having 0? I'm really okay, yeah, I'm missing something here. I'm missing something. I don't get it. I thought that I was told at one point that if I have a group selected and then I try to pick my general, then I can't use the rally call. But in this case, I deselected the group, and he still can't use the rally. I'm missing something. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, interesting. All right, well, let's see if I can salvage this. I do have guys who have rallied back into the fortress, including the town watch, who I didn't think that I was going to need, but I may as well bring them in now. And let's try to get these guys back together so that I can... Ooh, you guys got picked off. Yeah, let's see if we can make something happen here. I mean, I still have a lot of heavy cav, so you'd think that I can still make this work. And these guys might not be giving me a chance to get organized. So that good for them recognizing me when I'm weak. Let's see, archers, you guys can actually go get back if you'd be so kind. And yeah, you charge into here, and we should be able to break town militia easy enough, right? And then you guys get into the town militia here. And yeah, we're getting some arrow shots in. And yeah, you guys get back, please. So yeah, we broke those two units easy enough, and we got a bit of a break here. Getting some shots into those town militia. In fact, let's see if you can run them down. And let's move this group up here. This is going to be the skirmishers and my town watch and barbarian mercenaries. Don't get too hasty here. Get back, guys, please, and thank you. You might take some javelins to the face. We don't want that. Here comes another push here. Got some town militia coming on in, and again, yeah, these are the guys coming out of the fortress, so they're still not quite situated. So let's try to hit these town militia here who are charging on into my town watch here, and then you guys hit them. So yeah, we've driven off those. Let's get back here with my generals, please. Yeah, get back here, and yeah, you charge in there and fight those barbarian mercenaries. You're hitting those Iberian infantry with some pelum. That feels good. So we're still waiting for our guys to get into position here. Yeah, you're in range. That feels good. Archers are still holding it down. So let's bring up, let's see, where can we bring up a line here. My velites are able to start getting some shots in on them, and they still do have some round shield cavalry charging on in here. And do we have any Pelum left? There we go. Got rid of the general, finally. Hey, finally. Let's try to set you back onto fire arrows. And this might be our chance to run them down. We might be able to get a full break on them now. So let's get my 7 barbarian mercenary cavalry and my 2 generals units, and let's try to, yeah, it looks like this is a full break. Let's try to get as many of them as possible. I don't know about this though. Yeah, 50% of them have been killed, so we have to do quite a bit more work to be able to get rid of the rest of this army. Luckily, these velites are pretty fast, so they should be able to catch some of these units. Here you go here. Here you go here. And yeah, wrap these guys up, please, and thank you. Alright, we're almost up to 80% of them killed. We're getting there, 81%. Looks like we might get it. 83%. Charge on into this group here, 84%. And where are we at? Did we get 85%? Alright, I think that means that army is gonna disappear. Alright. Yeah, pretty pretty ugly one, eh? Yeah, this army is gonna need a little bit of attention after that fiasco. And it's a very good thing that we did do this battle, as you know, when we did it, because my goodness, I mean, that half stack of reinforcements that we avoided by fighting this battle here and now could have made a difference in this one. So we did lose 453, but we did kill 1,251. And yeah, we have 997 men remaining in this army, so this is going to need some attention for sure. Casualties healed, so we got 25 casualties healed on velites and 40 on another unit of velites. Okay, so those are the units that took the damage first off in the battle. And yeah, those round shield cavalry just ran right through my front lines. It's one thing for me to lose, you know, velites, because I know they're going to be healing their casualties right away, but yeah, those barbarian mercenaries, yeah, they just folded. Now, so this army, I don't think, I mean, naked fanatics definitely are decent. And skirmishers, Iberian infantry, round shield cavalry, we saw how devastating they could be. Scutaria, yeah, this is a unit that is kind of like a one-for-one match with my Asadi, I think they are. They have like a Pelum thing that they can throw. But still, I mean, it's a half stack, you know. How scary can they be? So I think that Narba Martius is fine for now. Now I think I am ready to end this turn, so let's go ahead and drop a save, and let's see how things turn out here. And I'm curious to see what kind of unit I'm going to be getting from the Senate as a reward. Dacia, what are you doing, Dacia? We're still friends, right? Blockade Oscar, how original. Okay, that's that Spanish port, correct? And games will be thrown in my honor at the Senate oh my god. Senate's expense, yes, I can say words. There we go. And trireme, okay, yeah, that's, I kind of had a feeling I was gonna get a boat. And I feel like that's not what I need right now. Considering that my last fleet was able to get to Corinth without being molested by any pirates, I started to feel like maybe the pirates have been dealt with, maybe? But what is this? There's one boat here. Yeah, I'm wondering if the Brutii Navy has finally kind of helped team up against the pirate navy along with me, you know, just getting clobbered by them back and forth. So maybe they have been dealt with, but man, those are some pretty nasty looking fleets that I had dealt with there. So yes, you guys can start getting back. And Oscar, yes, Oscar's that one, sure. So I have a fleet nearby. So I can take care of that very quickly. In fact, I can take care of it in this very turn. Just like that. There we go. What's your next mission, Senate? What's it going to be? And yeah, this fleet can start making its way back. And where's that trireme at? Is it going to be here? It is. It is here. How much am I paying? 150. Okay. And what in the... Wait, what the hell? A Greek navy has shown up outside of Ariminum. Huh. Huh. I actually wasn't expecting this. Oh, okay. What do I have in Ariminum? Just peasants? Cool. Wow. What the hell, Brutii? Did you not protect my coast? Yeah, wow, I missed that. Jeez, oh Pete's. This is bad. Hoplites, ballista, and then a mystery unit. And then 2 more hoplites, and then another mystery unit. Okay, Ariminum has a palisade. So the tier 1 wall. Yikes. And I have peasants in Batavium, peasants here, peasants and peasants. Luckily, you guys are kind of close. So you can make it to defend Ariminum in the next turn. And they haven't laid siege to me yet. Is the Senate going to help me here? Like, I know, like, if I initiate the battle, they'll help me, but will they just kind of deal with the Greeks for me? Do they count as being at war with the Greeks? I wonder. It does, yeah. It says the Senate's at war with the Greeks. So is the Senate just going to, like, clear these guys up for me? That would be nice. I mean, they have Principes, Hastati, archers. They have a ballista of their own. Family members. Yeah, they have enough troops to do the job here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that caught me a little bit off guard. Just a little bit, you know? Yeah, okay.
Fleet ready.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those things where, you know, like you don't really see a ton of naval invasions in Shogun, for instance. They do happen. It's possible to do it, but the AI doesn't really understand how to do it very well, so it's not something that you have to really worry about. And you don't have to really like put too many armies in your back lines to protect against it because of that. And for that reason, I don't use naval invasions myself because it feels kind of like cheating because the AI doesn't seem to really understand it. In medieval Total War, naval invasions do happen, but it's, I would say, more, you don't have to think too much about defending your coast. You just have to put your boats in the sea regions bordering your territories, and then if the enemy wants to land force on your coast, they have to get rid of your boats first. So there's always going to be warning before that happens. You don't have to really like think, you know, oh my god, where's the enemy boats? Hey, if you got boats in your coastal territories, then at least you're going to be fine. You don't have to really think about it. Here, it's definitely more hands-on, and I wasn't thinking about naval invasions coming on in, so here we are. And, I mean, you know, in my defense, my fleet was busy elsewhere dealing with Corinth, so there is that to consider. And I just kind of thought that, you know, the Greeks are going to be more focused on the Brutii, considering that they're the actual enemy. Like, hey, sure, yeah, I've been sent a couple times by the Senate to blockade your ports, and I've been a dutiful Roman family, you know, following orders, but, hey, I don't have boots on the ground in your territories, guys. It's not me, alright? It's the Brutii. What are you doing? They're there. You know? Okay, they actually have units defending. Wow, they have legionary cohorts. A la-di-da. Okay, yeah, in Archer Exilia. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I understand why you chose me. Oh, it all makes sense. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to spring that ambush. In fact, they just sent that one unit over. They didn't send over the larger army. And the Spanish reinforcements are kind of like coming up towards Leminum, kind of. Interesting. And then we have these forces, more round shield cavalry. And yeah, not much here. Faction leader, Luco, 3-star general. Okay. Well, I would say let's drive you off. I think, actually, gosh, you know what? They're just going to run away and they're just going to draw me in this direction. And I want to be going in this direction. But dealing with forces out in the field. There's like nothing here. You know? And what are the Spanish up to? Huh, it's kind of hard to say. I kind of don't want to be drawn away from Lebanon. I do want to stay on task here. I think let's just do it. Let's attack. They're going to run away. So let's get rid of them. And let's just get rid of this one unit of warband while we are in the neighborhood. Okay, we are all set up, and oh, they're very nice to just line up right in front of us. That was very kind of them. They didn't hide in the forest. They didn't hide at the very far end of the back of the map. No, they're like, you know what? Hey, when it's your time, it's your time. And they lined up right here, and we should just be able to surround them and then hit them from all sides. Yeah, see, this general has the ability to rally troops. But my faction leader wasn't able to do this? I'm missing something here. I don't understand. That can't be right. I have to have used rally while leading the faction leader, you know, in battle. That has to have happened at some point in this campaign. I must be missing something. This man's in a group. So it's not that. He's in a group with a unit of war dogs. I don't get it. Now the Gauls are in range of our archers, so let's just get back with my cavalry. Don't need them taking a charge. Whoa, guys, you guys couldn't go this way. Jeez, oh Pete, so there we go. And I don't know what happened there. Oh man. There you go. You guys can charge into the flank of those Gauls there. Yeah, you guys can really run away. I do not need you fighting a unit of warband. And yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of these guys. Oh man, I don't know what's happening in this episode. Don't know what happened there. Well, let's run these guys down now. Okay, we only lost 14 men. Yay! Oh god. Yeah, at attrition rates like these, will we even take Lebanon? I'm kidding. We will definitely take Lebanon. Alright, so should we do that? Should we fight him? I mean, he's right freaking there. And yeah, like we may as well. Once they're gone, there's just the forces that are inside the settlements. And yeah, they withdrew. That makes sense. I wonder, gosh, I'm tempted. No, we can't reach with him. Well, then I have to decide, you know, do I continue to chase him? I mean, hell, at that point, I'd be so close to Alesia. But again, I have to remind myself that as soon as I border the Britons, they're probably going to declare war against me. That's just probably what's going to happen. If I can take another settlement, just one more settlement, and delay that extra war for as long as possible, that would be nice. Because as I mentioned before, there's only 443 men in this town, and all of the time that I can get to rebuild this town is going to be nice. And yeah, the Spanish are coming up as well. I wonder what they have in mind. You know, I was thinking about putting a fort here between these two passes just to defend against any potential attack from the Germans as I'm moving these armies about. But I suppose that's not necessary because they would have to cross the river anyway, and this fort is already here defending this river. So yeah, that's probably not what I need to do. Yeah, this army's probably free to do whatever it wants. Which, yeah, I got an eye on you, Alicia. I do have an eye on you. Now, I am wondering if I can get an alliance with the Egyptians. Is this something that they would be interested in at all? Hey, they want it. Yes. Yes, we got an alliance with the Egyptians. Yes, that's good. I have in mind, potentially, they can be the ally that I sort of use to put pressure on the Brutii and then maybe even the Scipii as well. Man, yeah, actually, they're not far away from Egypt. Yeah, the Scipii are making some progress here. Fighting the Numidians for now, but yeah, Egypt, I suppose, will be next on their list. And yeah, hopefully Egypt can stand firm against those two opponents and maybe even distract them while I slip the dagger in the back. But that's for later on in the campaign. I'm just thinking ahead here. All right, so what do I got? 2,000 in the treasury. Yep, pretty awful. Faction announcements. Titus Marina, so Gorman's chef plus 1 influence. Who's Titus Marina? You're in Mediolanium. Okay. Plus 1 influence. Okay, so that's something. So you just married into the family recently, didn't you? That's what it is. Yeah. Hey, plus 1 influence. I'll take whatever I can get. And plus 1 morale for all troops on the battlefield as well for the comedian. And yeah, comedian must be one of the retinues that you get for being in a settlement with the Bacchus temple. You know, it's interesting because, like, I feel like Bacchus gets a bad rap, you know, because you get these traits that are bad, for instance, like likes to drink, -1 management. But isn't there like a give and take to all of the temples? Like, don't all of the temples give good traits and good retinue and bad traits and bad retinue? For instance, like the law traits that you get with the oh dear, is it the what temple? The Jupiter temple. So you get the law traits, right? And some of those law traits, I would imagine, I think, are good. Let's see if we can get an example here. So what would be something that comes from Jupiter? Wrong-headed. Yeah, this man makes decisions that are neither fair nor just, and yet he has no shame as a result. Yeah, I don't know if that would be a Jupiter thing. Ingenuous. I don't know. Yeah, nothing's really popping out. Maybe proven loyalties. No, not that. Careless security. Useless assessor. I mean, obviously he's getting the Priest of Jupiter, so there's that. The +1 influence, +1 command, and +1 management. That's good, I would say. That's pretty gosh darn good. The Priest of Ceres also, I like the farming output that you get from that. I think that's a pretty good one as well. And what's the do I have a Bacchus priest anywhere? Does anyone have a Bacchus priest? I don't know if I have a Bacchus priest. You just have a Priest of Jupiter as well. Yeah, I wonder what that one is. Anyway, but yeah, I think that there all are like Jupiter, like law traits, where he's basically kind of like a hard ass, right? And people don't really like him, and you have like, you know, public order issues due to, you know, him just being a kind of a jerk. I think so. I think that's the idea. And maybe like there's also like a strict sort of thing where the troops under his command have like -1 morale because he's a little bit, again, kind of a hard ass. So I think it kind of goes both ways for all temples, I think. But it seems like the happiness temples get a bad rap for all of like the drinking and partying traits that they get. But yeah, doesn't it? I mean, don't they all kind of have that give and take? Don't they? Or am I wrong about that? I clearly don't have enough experience in this game to know for sure, but that's just kind of what I thought. All right, yep. Retrained some town watch. Ceasefire between Namibia and the SBQR. Okie dokie. And alliance between myself and Egypt. Oh, yes. Yes, I will take it. All right, well, not a lot of money to spend. Do I spend it on some freaking troops or do I spend it on money stuff? God damn, I feel like I need soldiers.
Orders.
I I just feel like I need to spend every last dollar on soldiers. Especially here. Oh, man. Yeah, let's just start doing it. Early legionary cohort here in Arretium, and then Roman cavalry here in Ariminum. Archer auxilia here in Batavium. Let's get some more Roman cavalry here in Lugdunum. And that's it. I can't afford any auxilia here in Massilia, and I can't afford any light auxilia here in Narbomartius. But I have enough velites here for sure in this army, and it's more cavalry here in the western part of the empire that's a little bit lacking, so I suppose that should be okay. Actually, I wonder, this is kind of awkward considering that the Greeks literally have troops in my territory. Should I get a ceasefire with them? Would they obey it? If I got a ceasefire, would the SPQR like fight them off? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that would happen. Like, what would happen there? Huh. I mean, I have a guy right here.
I shall speak with them.
Ceasefire and trade rights. They accepted it. They accepted the ceasefire. So, yeah, that's good. So then, what do they do? I mean, it's not binding by any chance. I mean, I've broken multiple ceasefires with them, so of course it's not binding. So, yeah, that's what's tricky about playing as the Romans, is that it seems like you are kind of, because of the Senate and because of your other Roman, allies, you're kind of pushed in a certain direction when it comes to how you deal with other factions diplomatically. So, when it comes to your reliability, right? You might be losing reliability by being forced to continue to break ceasefires. Possibly. I don't, obviously there's a sort of behind the scenes in this game. They're not really visible, but yeah, that might be an effect for sure of playing as the Roman factions in this game. And that's going to be it for this turn. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, yep, the Spanish wanted to curl around and attack that other fort. Ooh, 41 and no traits and no stats. No, I can do better. Marciana, you can do better, hon. Manius Tigelian, nope. I'm not even gonna try to learn your name. No, sir. Blockade Port, Corinth, how original. Yes, I will be rewarded. That means money, and I will take that. I will take that gladly. Pirates hanging out. It's right next to my port in Massilia. Fun. That's fun of them. What do we... Yes, just one boat. I mean, can two... I got 1 star on my Admiral here. Admiral Opius has 1 star. And that's better than 0 stars. So let's come up here to the port of Narbomartius.
Set sail!
And we will keep an eye on you, boats. If you blockade my ports, there's going to be trouble. And yes, speaking of trouble, ooh, look. Wow, yeah, that's more. Shit. Yeah, wow, that's more. Considering, again, the troubles that I literally just had with that last army, that has me a little bit worried. A 3-star faction leader? Yeah, gosh. And then these guys as well. Half a stack. I can deal with that, sure, but that? I think I need to bring down these guys. Yeah, Caeso Domitianus needs to come on down. Oh, what do you guys think you're gonna do, huh? What you guys think you're gonna do? You gonna team up against me? Wait, where did you pull troops from here? No. Where did the extra... Huh, you guys coming down from Condit Rendinum? Is that where you guys showed up from? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I kind of want to deal with these guys, but man, it's just taking me further and further away from the place that I wanted to take. But I'll tell you what, at this point, I think I'm just going to do a full rotation. This army down here on the bridge is going to come down to help out against these Spanish armies. And then, I mean, I'm looking at this army and I'm wondering, would it even help? It's not great. It's not. But it does have 2 archer units. That's something, you know? And then just leave this army up here to deal with the Gauls, essentially. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Then again, I might need you to... See, that's the thing also, is that you have to kind of watch out for him, because he can siege this fort next turn. And you guys can make your way... It's going to take 3 turns to get to that army, so that's going to be too long. And then you, though, you can't go anywhere because you have to deal with them first if you were to move. Yeah, I got some thinking to do. And yeah, British armies, are you going to do anything ever? So this is awkward. The Greeks are here, right? It looks like their boats have left. But they're still in my territories, and the Senate doesn't seem to be too concerned about it. Now, I don't want them to hang out there because they will be causing devastation on my territory, and that's going to be causing issues. It says that we're at war. Didn't we just get a ceasefire with them? Yeah. Wait, how did that happen? We just got a ceasefire, did we not? Huh. We're at war. Okay, so I guess I'll go back to fighting them. Yeah, I guess I'll go down there and fight those Greeks that are right there. And you guys didn't make it far, did you? Alright, so we got rebel boats there. Do I have to fight them, or can I just... I think I can blockade Corinth in this turn. Oh yeah, I can get there before the Brutii finish. Oh no! We're not going to get there. Hopefully they don't take Corinth in this turn, or else we won't get that cash reward. This is going to hold out for 6 turns. And the Brutii could... Do they have any siege equipment? No, they do not. So they can't storm it in this turn, I don't think. So I should still be able to complete that mission, I think. Okay, so we got the bounty. We got the games thrown in my honor at the Senate's expense. And yeah, we got 2,400 in the treasury. Faction announcements. Let's see, Gaius Asuricus, the diplomat in Laconia. Okay, so this is the diplomat that was just right outside Sparta. So I would no longer be able to get a ceasefire with them until I get another diplomat down there. But, I mean, they're kind of on their way out. The Greeks only have, like, 2 settlements left, I think. I mean, at least here. I think they might have still have Pergamon, in fact. I'm not sure. Titus Marina. Priest of Bacchus. Hey, we were just asking about that. So, yes, so the Priest of Bacchus gives +2 influence and +1 management. Okay, yeah, so that helps out with, like, the public order and the settlement, and then the money that the settlement makes. Not bad, I suppose. And he also got a cook, +1 to personal security. So that would that be like another Bacchus retinue as a cook? You know, for like throwing parties and stuff? +1 to personal security. So yes, he improves the chances of detecting and foiling assassination attempts. Interesting. All right, so yes, we got the shipwright in Norbel Martius. Good. We need all the money that we can get. And yes, we got those soldiers that we spent all of our money on. And yeah, we went back to war somehow. I don't know. I don't remember like how that got initiated. Exactly. And the SBQR is at war with the Numidians and ceasefires between the Thracians and the Dacians and Spain and the House of Brudii. Okay. Well, there sure as hell ain't a ceasefire between myself and the Spanish. No, no, no sirree. Yeah, I don't know. A part of me kind of feels like I need this army down here as well to help out against the Spanish.
Orders.
Because you guys would have to go all the way around here to fight them. I could hang out outside my fort and just be in reinforcements as I did in the last battle. That can work, of course. So maybe I do that. Maybe I stand right outside the fort and then attack them and draw them into that fight just to get rid of them. But then I'm still going to need these guys to come on down to help out against this army. I'm pretty certain of that. I do have... Oh, I could bring Quintus Julius over. He's... If he lives long enough to fight, that is. He's getting a bit old. But he's a good general.
General.
But I'm thinking I'm gonna need you guys to come on down. Well, since we're at war with the Greeks, we may as well come on down here and fight the freaking Greeks. So we can at least get here, and I think... Which one do we want to attack first? The 3 hoplites or the ballista? Thinking... Well, you guys can't retreat a second time, so I would attack you guys. Yeah, and then draw the other ones into the battle. So 3 hoplites and that army, and then 2 hoplites and 1 ballista and that army. And again, my force is rather scruffy, but it should be able to handle this. The hoplites, I mean, they're decent hoplites though, aren't they? They have armor values of 6, and then a shield of 5, defense of 5. Yeah, those are gonna be decent units, but I do have the archers. And I do have 3 units of full strength Astadi with their pilum, so they should be able to do a good job against the hoplites, I think. So let's fight this one.
Now, you're probably wondering about this evening's entertainment. There's enough wine in camp to float a boat. It's all yours when they're dead. Oh yes, and the camp women will be suitably appreciative, too. Do not fear these over-nice Greeks. They have come to fight, it is true, but they will only stay to die. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations. They have been brought to the battlefield by muling infants instead of leaders. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. I have fought these men before, but they do not know me. They will, however, fear me by the end of the day. You know my reputation and skills, and I tell you, an army has yet to be recruited that can take a city from me. You know my reputation and skills, and I tell you, an army has yet to be recruited that can take a city from me.
Huh. Don't hear them repeat themselves too often there. And I think pretty sure this is my first time fighting the Greeks, or any army that is belonging to... Who have we fought so far? The Gauls, the Spanish, the Germans, and yes, no, we haven't fought any Greeks yet, right? This is gonna be the first time, I believe. Pretty flat on my side, although their side does have a little bit of a hill. And where would the reinforcements be coming in? I think the reinforcements are going to be coming in, like, right behind them, I believe. Now we are all set up, so let's get started here. And yeah, they did want to start off.
Reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save
Oops,
themselves.
don't want to do that. Why are they not saved? Can we do that? Yes, there we go. And let's try to turn them around here and get onto this hill. Like that, and yeah, we will be able to shoot them with our archers and reinforcements. Oh, they're coming in from behind us. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, the phalanxes are going to take them quite a long time to get to us, and by the time they get to us, we may have already taken the hill. You know what? We may not quite take the hill by the time those reinforcements arrive, yeah. I mean, if I had been running my soldiers, there's a good chance that I could have, but I've just been walking them this entire time. But I still think, I mean, we're doing okay here. We're just making our way up the side here. And I'm not too worried about a rapid attack by the Greek phalanxes. They seem like, you know, it's kind of a different thing, I think. You know, when fighting the barbarian factions, it really is sort of a difficult thing sometimes when you are, you know, moving your armies around and reforming. If the barbarians kind of catch you in a quick attack while you are reforming your lines, it can be pretty devastating. That has happened multiple times so far in this campaign. And I wonder if it's a bit easier to deal with that sort of thing against the Greeks, just because, yeah, I don't know if they can really have that sort of rapid response that kind of catches you off guard. My aim here is to push forward with the main body of my infantry and my cavalry on my right flank, while my cavalry on my left flank can sort of square off against the enemy reinforcements and maybe distract them by a bit. I will be reinforcing my left flank with my general and the war dogs, but let's continue to push up here until my archers are in range. And let's continue to move up with my cavalry on that side. And let's keep you guys like that. And the ballista as well. I wonder if I can get into that ballista before I can start shooting. Let's bring my equites out. Are you guys in range? No, you're not. And it appears like they're gonna prioritize. Yeah, they're getting there, and not. Yeah, they started running their guys actually. So they left their ballista essentially just out in the open. Let's try to get into that before that causes any issues. And then, yeah, let's just bring my general and the war dogs over here. And archers are not in range. No, they are not. So let's just continue to creep forward here. And it looks like they want to start moving their forces. So yeah, we took out that ballista without any problem. They want to start advancing on my horses. That's fine. Let's just kind of back up here. And it looks like they want to start protecting their ballista. A little bit too late. Sorry, guys. It's not going to work out for you. So let's move my equites over that way to kind of just draw them out. And yeah, now we are starting to get some shots into them with my archers. And yeah, these units are moving pretty gosh darn slow, aren't they? I have a feeling like I will be able to get quite a few javelin tosses with my units of velites. I have a feeling like my pilum are going to be able to do a pretty good job here as well. I have a feeling like my stati are going to be easily able to kind of maneuver around the flanks of these units. And yeah, get into their sides. But yeah, we're gonna find out, I suppose. Let's see all of my equites on this side, a bit like that. And then general's unit can kind of form up like that. And yeah, we are starting to get javelin tosses in. So it looks like you guys can start running, actually. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, if you guys want to focus on my cav, guys, why aren't you running? I told you to run. My goodness. So let's do this, and let's bring you guys out. And then, yeah, if they want to... Oh, they're focusing on my Saudi. Okay, let's get you back then. And, oh, there we go. They want to break. Sweet. All right, get my Velites into them. My Velites can start running them down. You guys can run, please. And thank you. Yes, that's going to be wonderful. Then you guys get back here. Perfect. And then you guys continue to run, please. You guys get back. And then you guys get back. And then, yeah, run them down. And then, ooh, yes. Yes. You guys can run them down. Velites are doing a pretty good job chasing down, routing. You guys don't have to run that far. It's fine. It's fine. And then Velites get back now. And yeah, generals units just kind of get over here. And that looks good. Alright, that looks good. And you guys get ready to charge into the flanks. And so we're out of Pelham on these guys. But I think... Okay, no, you're not out of Pelham. And yep, they want to start running. Yep, they start breaking. Perfect. Awesome. And okay, they got my Velites, unfortunately. Let's send the War Dogs in, actually. Because the War Dogs will make it so that we can possibly get our Equites into the rear of these units. And you guys get brought up. There you go. There you go. There we go. They're routing. Chase them down, please. And then War Dogs. There we go. So yeah, they're fighting the War Dogs now. So now we can maybe possibly get into the rear there. Ooh, want to know what you guys are. Got a little bit too close there. A little bit too close for comfort. And then, yeah, rear charge into them because they're fighting War Dogs to the front. And is that going to break them or no? No, my unit. Yep. Why did I do that? I charged heavy infantry with light cav. Don't I know that by now? Just don't do it, even from the rear. Even from the rear, just don't do it. That's the lesson. Oh, that's such an annoying thing. It's really counterintuitive. Very, very counterintuitive. That's fine though. We still have plenty of archers. We can shoot into these guys. Yeah, we're able to get range on them with all of my archers. So they should break relatively soon. And then we still have some hoplites down there that we can deal with in due time. Let's bring my Velites closer so that they can get ready to charge on into the flanks here. And there we go. Yep, they're broken. Send the Velites in and the cav. And now we just have that one unit of hoplites to deal with. So let's go ahead and get my Hastati over here. My Hastati and then my archers. There we go. One of the Greek generals is down and bring down my archers so that he can... So that they can start teeing off in this last unit of hoplites. Any moment now, my archers are going to be into position and they can start shooting into those hoplites. Let's bring cav around to the side here. And then whichever unit they want to target, we can come around here with my Hastati. And they can get ready. You guys gonna shoot? No? Oh, they're out of ammo. Oh, wow, my archer's out of ammo. Okay. Yeah, well, instead of charging with my cavalry, let's send my infantry in to get a flanking charge. And yeah, there we go.
Them and drive them from the battlefield.
There we go. Good. Now we can get a bit of experience for our soldiers and clean up these Greek armies. There we have it. So yes, we did lose a few guys there, but we killed 426. And Ariminum is now safe from the Greek threat. Yeah, the Senate just wanted to watch. That's all they were there for. They were not interested in helping out. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Well, I think what I'm going to be doing is saving this battle up here, and then this battle as well. I think that, yeah, I should move here just to remind myself of what my intentions are. But the battle against the Spanish and the battle against the Gauls will have to wait until next time. So you know what? I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.